I've just done 2 minutes and you didn't even see it because I wasn't recording. Our CPAP machine technician turned up this morning unannounced, and which is fine. We both use a CPAP machine to stop us having sleep apnea overnight, and I'm not going to say what CPAP stands for because I said it in the piece of video that I didn't record, and I think it's wrong. It's continuous pressure something, and I'll write it in the description. I'm sure most of you know what it is anyway. It occurred to me whilst he was here that he went back to the car to get new equipment to add to replace our old mask. I use a nose mask. The tube which runs from the machine to the mask, and the straps that hold the mask on. So he bought in 6 items, new items, sealed and brand new. And it occurred to me that if we had been in America, we'd have to be paying for this, and we don't pay. We don't pay for the machines, which get regularly exchanged. If there's a new one that comes out, eventually we get an exchange. We don't pay. We pay a mutual, which covers all of our medical costs for anything. So on top of our Carte Vitale, which covers 70%. So any of the money that is due to be paid to the company that supply the machine is paid by our Carte Vitale and our mutual. And so we pay about $240 a month for the 2 of us, and that covers all of our pharmacy costs, and both of us are on regular medication. It covers all of the CPAP costs, and we get visited every 6 months by a technician to make sure that everything is going to plan. And I was just struck by how lucky we are that we don't have to pay. And just watching Mark going in with a trolley load of wood. It's all right, they can't see you because they're looking at me, not you, so you don't have to put it on.
Just as well.
Putting it on, pretending it's hard work. So you will have seen finally the car vlog, the dumped vintage cars that Phil put together for me. He did a good thumbnail. He said that he cut some of it out because of the heavy breathing, which was me. Heavy breathing as I trudged through the woods out of breath. So he said he cut some of that out. He speeded some of it up, which is good because it is a bit long. So I think it was about 10 minutes long, and that's scheduled to publish in about 3/4 of an hour, because I'm talking to you at 11:15 on Thursday. So yeah, you'll have seen that, and I will schedule this for maybe tonight, I don't know. Today in the kitchen I'm making my style of Kentucky Fried Chicken, and what I use, so the chicken pieces have been in yogurt since yesterday afternoon, and what was that? Oh yeah, that was it. I couldn't get chicken thighs. They'd got chicken legs or chicken breasts, and when you do Kentucky Fried Chicken, chicken thighs are really quite nice because they're very moist, and it's nice just not to have to use all breasts. So I normally will buy a couple of breasts and a few thighs and do that, but I just had to get breasts. So it's chicken breast, and it's been in yogurt since yesterday afternoon, and I've mixed it around a bit so it make sure it's all coated. And I will the coating will be I bought some oats, and it will be oats and almond powder, and I did buy some breadcrumbs. I also bought some no sugar, no salt biscuit, which really crumble quite readily, and I think I might crush up a couple of those to give it some real crunchiness. So I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to do it with a big salad. So it'll be chicken and salad, which will be really good. And they had, I found as I was, because I was in the shop, I bought some big prawns, and they were frozen and they're in the fridge, so they're gradually defrosting in the fridge. So they're the big prawns. I think they're probably about 5 or 6 each, and that's what we'll have for supper with a bit more salad and some mayonnaise. So that should be a good day, fasting wise. Well, not fast. Well, we are fasting. We fast. We do the intermittent fasting, so we don't eat till midday, and then we stop eating at 8 o'clock. So that should be good. So that's it, really. I feel like I'm just killing time waiting to leave for the UK. The rules change on the 11th, which is tomorrow. So from 4 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, allegedly, one won't need a PCR test to leave France to go to enter the UK, which is which is good. So I don't have to do anything special to enter the UK. We do apparently at the moment need to have a PCR test within 24 hours, a negative PCR test to come back to France, which is a bit of a bummer. But I do think that there is a drive-through testing site near where we'll be, so going to have to check that out on Monday to know what we've got to do and when we should get there. I don't know how the results come through, because it feels precarious. You turn up, have your test the day before you're leaving, and what if it all goes wrong like it did for us last time? So it feels a bit precarious. Anyway, that's the way it is. So yeah, looking forward to seeing people next week. My sister, my auntie, my friends, Mark's sister. It'll be good, and the weather looks doable. It doesn't look like we're going to have any problems with snow, so we should travel fine. It's going to be wet and windy on the day we travel, but other than that, we'll be fine. What's he doing now? Anyway, I think I'm going to go now before he starts making even more noise. Bon soiree, I think. Probably be soiree before you see this.